Hi, welcome back. My name is Gina Renay, and I am here tonight with Joe Anderson. I don't know if you've been walking around Thursday Night Market, but if you have, he's the guy that's been walking around with a big fat camera. And if you happen to look his way, chances are he'll probably take your picture. In fact, the first night, our first Thursday Night Market that we were here, I happened to look over and I see this guy with the camera, so I kind of posed. And the next thing I know, my picture was on his Facebook page. So, Joe.
Yes.
You're like the street photographer stalker guy.
I am, and the last police chief definitely thought I was.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, tell
Gina,
us, come
I'd
on.
like to start this week by a little street photography philosophy. I think it's important for everybody in photography, especially street photographers, to find their own vision. Now, the classic street photography shooter would be somebody with a rangefinder Leica camera with a small, like 35 millimeter lens, and they would come up and stick the camera right in your face.
Right.
And, I like to go with a zoom lens because you can shoot people from far away, which sometimes is much less dangerous. This scar is testimony to that. I got that in Sacramento.
Yeah, I wondered about that. I've seen some of your photographs.
Yeah. So at the last Wednesday market in Nevada City, I decided to challenge my vision a little bit. And I took my new 800 millimeter lens.
Okay.
Now that's a whole different challenge if you're on the street, because that lens is normally used in landscape photography and wildlife photography, where something's like a half a mile away.
Okay.
So it was a real challenge. It was fun to do, and it's good as a photographer to stretch yourself once in a while, and things don't get boring that way. You challenge yourself. And another nice thing about that lens is you can totally blur out the background and isolate just their head.
Okay, I saw a few of those pictures.
You get
they
the
were
real
really nice.
and that's why.
I
you
did.
get the
I
real
saw that.
character of their face, and you can also shoot people from far away when they have no idea you're there.
Right.
And they're not behaving in a way that they wouldn't be if they saw you with the camera.
So lenses matter.
Yeah, lenses matter a lot, especially to your vision. Okay, we're going to the pictures here.
Okay. Let's look at the screen right now. What are we looking at?
Well, that is Mr. Fly Guy, and again with the 800 millimeter lens, that I got really close.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's another shadow and highlight deal. It's kind of the inverse of that Showgirl movie, where they had the poster with the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I see that.
And there is Mr. Hippie Guy. I used to look like that in 1968.
We need to get Gil a hat like that. He'd
There
look
we
good
go.
in it. Yeah,
Yes.
he needs a hat.
The beret. And this one was, it's always good to have at least two subjects or three subjects in the same picture. Which one's the mannequin?
That's a good shot, actually.
Yeah.
That's a really good shot.
And here's one that shows how blinding sunflowers can be if you're on the wrong side of them. So you get a little comedic thing going there. And, these things just happen by accident, but you got to be looking to find them. And that's a backlit shot in the hair there.
That's an interesting shot.
Yeah.
That's a good shot.
Again, the 800
and his
millimeter
ears
lens.
kind of lit up a little
Right.
bit. Is that from backdrop light?
Yeah, that's from the
Okay.
backlight. And then this one,
That's
like
color.
I say on some others, you can't plan stuff like this. The guy's sitting, and I wish I could have gotten a different angle so it looked like the spiral was coming out of his head, but
It's beautiful.
I couldn't do it. And
Well,
there's a guy that's ready to go off the grid. He started his own fire there.
It almost looks like a Michelangelo kind of thing in the background, doesn't it?
And then the divergent element is the kid's eyes in the lower corner. And these were belly dancers, but I like this shot because you couldn't tell if they were belly dancers or a Dracula troupe on the street, So
Beautiful.
yeah, nice
Beautiful
colors, simple color, and you could really isolate the subject with a lens like that. And then there's the belly dancer herself.
I like the caution tape.
Yeah,
It matches the
yeah, the
outfit.
repeating colors.
Yeah.
Something repeating in each shot makes it. And then with that lens, I could really isolate on her third eye, her belly button there. So.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
And again, a 1 in 3 picture.
Right.
Right. I see that now. Okay.
And then this is the example of compression that you get with a long telephoto lens. That's like a 3-block distance there.
Yeah, because I know where you're standing.
Yeah, but with the compression, you get one interesting shot. And here's a guy and his wife that I think they came to blows shortly after. I'm not sure.
I don't think he's buying it.
No.
No.
No, he wants to be someplace else, I think. And here's, again with the lens where you can isolate and make the subject simple, then your eye goes to her hand and then up to the rose or vice versa. So 2 elements at least in each shot. And there's a guy, I wanted a sense of motion, so I waited until he had it open and he was leaning like this. So it gives it more dynamics to the shot that way.
That's a good shot. That's cute.
Yeah.
I love
And
things
then-
with kids
yeah.
and painted faces. You can't go wrong on that one.
When I put that on Facebook, I think I said, this is 2 seconds before his Patriot missile blew up his face or something,
Oh.
Yeah, here's a couple of guys my age still rocking. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were great.
That's a
Again,
good
with
picture.
the telephoto lens, I can get in nice and tight, and I don't have to stand right in front of them blocking everybody's view. And that's just a nice emotional. They were playing their song, that they fell in love with,
how
like in the
sweet.
60s or something.
Can we find them and give them a copy of this?
I don't know.
I think they'd want it.
Maybe.
That's a beautiful
And
shot.
then, here's a repeating color thing. He's wearing the same colors as on the thing on the table. So
Oh, I see. In the box too. Again, too.
another old hippie like me.
Okay.
This was so cute. I love little kids like that because it looks like their legs are screwed on, And she was just dancing up a storm. It was so cute.
Aw.
Oh,
Well, here
that's
we
it.
are. Now we're back.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now we're back to talking about photography. So tonight's your last night. So
It is.
Are you going to be inside because it's so hot outside? Are you going to be taking
Yes,
photographs inside?
I'm going to be inside Lucchese tasting room shooting the art on the wall
Oh,
whilst sipping some of the wares.
that sounds like a good time. Now, where are you
Yeah.
going to go next? Because this is the last Thursday night market. So where can people find you?
In San Francisco.
San Francisco.
I'm leaving the
Okay.
heat. I'm going to the coast.
Okay. Well, that sounds great.
It's going to be fun.
Well, Joe, it's been so much fun.
Thanks,
And
Gina.
I've loved getting to know you here at the market. So I'm
You
sure
too.
I will see you walking around the street.
I will be here.
Don't be a streetwalker.
Haven't tried that one yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thanks. It was great.
Thanks, Gina. You too.
Okay. And we'll be right back with Thursday Night Market.
20 years is a big number,
Yeah.
and of course that's why we're having the 20th anniversary party. You'll see this on Facebook. We have a Facebook event page. It's the 20th anniversary of Touchdown Productions. Beautiful artwork right there, I have to say, by Luana Beeson of Nevada City. She's the lady that makes all of the Victorian Christmas cards for Nevada City and the Summer Nights posters, and we commissioned her to do an original artwork here for us. So that's going to be August 20th. Performing that night for us is going to be 2X's, and that's a local band right here. Carrie Richards, second there from the right, and Bob, her husband, on the right. Longtime friends of ours, probably one of the first people that we met up here in Nevada County. They'll be providing the dancing music, and so lots of fun, some highlights, and just a great time is going to be at 151 Union Square. 20th anniversary of Touchdown Productions. Who would have thunk it? Believe me, there was no 5-year plan when I started or any of that kind of stuff.
Thanks a lot, Gil, and looking forward to another 20, huh?
Well, Lord willing. But be sure to join us at 151 for the 20th anniversary. Marty, thanks a lot. I know you'll be there.
Absolutely.
All righty.
No question about that.
And we'll be right back with more Thursday Night Market right after this. You're watching it right here at touchdownproductions.com. Don't go anywhere.
Join us for the 4th annual Dancing with Our Stars, the best fundraiser of the year. See your favorite local celebrities paired with local dancers who will shake what their mama gave them to raise money for the Center for the Arts. It's all on August 20th at the Veterans Memorial Auditorium. Tickets are going fast and all the money goes to support the center. So don't miss it. It's the 4th annual Dancing with Our Stars, August 20th at the Veterans Memorial Auditorium.
Give it up for Tina and Nick.